welcome back to the Glass Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today I have something special for you guys. So we're going to be applying the Ethos EZ Glass Coating on my windshield. My windshield is pretty hammered, so it's going to be a perfect candidate, and that way I can test and give you real-world durability on how well that EZ Glass looks. So let's show you everything I'm going to use to prep the glass. All right, so let's talk about how I'm going to prep the glass for EZ Glass Coating. So first off, it's 15 mils, and a little goes a long way from what I heard. So this should at least give you 2 vehicles if you're coating every single glass on the vehicle. Then I'm going to use Ethos Detox, which is a fantastic panel prep. I've used this in the past before. Nothing bad to say about that, but we'll talk about it more. The other thing is, let's talk about everything else. So first off, I'm going to do a rinseless wash on the vehicle, nothing too crazy. I washed this vehicle last week, and then from there, we're going to apply some Wheel Cleaner Plus, which has some iron fallout remover. The only reason why I'm using this is because it smells like bubblegum, and I want to see if you could use it as a clay lube. I know ADS has their new iron one, that's an actual fallout remover. So that I'm going to use when I get it, but all in all, we're going to use this and see how slick it is, because this is pretty slick on rims. So let's see how this performs. And I'm going to be using Gtechniq's aggressive clay bar, which is a fantastic chemical resistant type of clay. So just spray it on, clay all the contaminants off. And then as for the glass, I'm going to compound the glass a little bit just with the DIY detail yellow foam pad, nothing too crazy. Just cut it with the compound and then finish it off with a polish of Leale, and then use Detox and EZ Glass. We're just going to do this real quick. It's probably going to be like a 7-minute video, nothing too crazy. And yeah, so I'm going to fast forward everything up to where I apply Detox and EZ Glass. So see ya in a bit. So I know I did say this was going to be a quick 7-minute video, but I really wanted to stress the importance of actually prepping your glass, so this way you could get the best possible bond with your ceramic coating or glass coating. So first off, I did use Eco Wash Dilute 256:1 and just did a rinseless wash on the windshield, just because I did clean this vehicle last week, so it didn't have much contamination to begin with. Then I used Wheel Cleaner Plus, which has some iron removal fallout in there, or iron remover, and it smells like bubblegum, fantastic. Then I used the Gtechniq aggressive clay bar to remove any embedded contaminants that was built up over time on the windshield, and I just did it on the entire windshield, and then I flushed it off with Eco Wash, but you will see that later in a bit. Nothing crazy, and that's about it. Alright everyone, so we let this Wheel Cleaner Plus from Ethos really sit on the glass, let it eat more of that iron contamination, and let it sit deeper into the pores of the glass. And I'm gonna say it's actually a really slick iron remover, or I'm not gonna say it's an iron remover, but it's a wheel cleaner. But I did spray a bit of Eco Wash, so that may contribute to the slickness, but it did a fantastic job. The clay was very resistant to it, and it worked just fine. So we're just gonna use rinseless wash to flush out everything. I'm not gonna bring out my garden hose yet. There's no need for it. Alright, so from here we ended up removing the rest of the Wheel Cleaner Plus from the glass, and then dried up the glass with 2 Kirkland microfiber towels, and that's about it. That way we're ready to use Labocosmetica's cutting compound, which we use Audace, and I just paired it up with a waffle pad from DIY Detail. Nothing too serious. I take care of my vehicle, so it's not something that I'm really too worried about, but I really want to deep clean the glass. If you really want to go an extensive route, you could use the rayon pads, and it's much more aggressive, and pair it up with a rotary to deep clean the glass. But this is just enough just to clean it and prep the glass, and all I did was about 4 section passes with it, and then I switched to Leale, which is their medium cut polish, to refine the finish on the glass, just because if you're using a compound, you may leave a slight haze on the glass, which you won't see it physically when you go inside the car, but if you're driving and the sun hits it directly, you may have a little type of haze. So it's better just to refine the finish, and that's about it. I just use Eco Wash with a damp towel and just buff off the rest of the residue to get ready to apply Detox. Alright, so we're up to the coating prep spray part, so we're going to use Detox, of course. So what I like to do first is I'll spray the microfiber towel and saturate it, and then just add like 1 or 2 sprays on the glass. And from there, just wipe it in. And typically with any prep spray, what I like to do is after I'm done wiping it, I like to let it just sit here for another 10-15 minutes just to let the rest of the surfactants and stuff from the actual IPA wipe or panel prep, that way the coating bonds as best as possible. But that's about it. I've used this panel prep before though, so I've used this about 2 years ago when it first came out, or not when it first came out, but when I first used it. So it's been out for a couple of years, probably like 4 years. But yeah, so it has like a fruity IPA type of smell. But that's it, easy wipe off. And for context, I did wipe off the polish residue with Eco Wash from Owner's Pride and then buffed it off. So Eco Wash has no protection whatsoever. So that's something that I want to use. If you want to use any other type of rinseless, that's up to you, but preferably use something without any type of protection, like DIY Detail, Rinseless Wash, Eco Wash, McKee's N914, and that's about it. As for Labocosmetica Idrosave, I think they said it has some polymer protection that lasts probably like a week or two, but you don't want to use something like that if you want to prep for a ceramic coating. But that's it. You just wipe off, let it be, and easy as that. It is a slick IPA, so that's something I really want to touch up on with this. As you see, my towel isn't grabby whatsoever, but it is actually a really slick panel prep. So that's all I got really. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes. And all right, so let's apply EZ Glass. And let me show you how it's applied. And all in all, it's pretty much a wipe on, wipe off type of coating for the glass. I already shook this up off screen for about 30 seconds like you want to do with any type of ceramic coating. In terms of a slight smell, has a, you know what this smells like to me? It has that similar type of solvent smell like glass parency ceramic coating, glass coating. So just prime your applicator. They give you an applicator, so I like to saturate it first. Prime your applicator, and from there just wipe on circles, squares, however you want to apply it. Don't really matter, even coverage. And it's been about 10 minutes since I've applied the panel prep. So that's it. Something I really want to say about that panel prep is it's a very, very nice panel prep. It used to be slightly grabby before, but to be quite frank, pretty nice and very slick to apply. And this may be controversial, but what I really enjoy is letting the panel prep evaporate from the pores of the paint. It's about 70 degrees outside, so I waited 10 minutes, and that's about it. So I did half the glass. You can wipe off if you want right away, but what I'm gonna do is do the whole glass first, wipe off where I started, and then finish it off. And 15 mils is a lot. This isn't even halfway of what I used, and look how much I've used pretty much. I'm done wiping the entire windshield. So you could literally get 2 vehicles out of this, maybe 3 if you're actually literally doing all of the glass and everything. A little really goes a long way, and it spreads out very, very, very nice. And it's very slick as you're applying it. Just make sure you got even coverage. I'm just doing crosshatch because that's what I feel like doing at the moment. You could go in circles, like I said, it don't really freaking matter. Just do whatever you're in the mood for. And that's about it. Just prep the glass all the way through, all the way to the top. Bam, bam, bam. Almost missed some spots there. And we are evenly covered. So that's it. Very easy. Like I said, it's a wipe on coating, wipe on, wipe off coating. I'm ready to level off. And oh man, this is very nice and slick. Easy wipe off, no issue whatsoever. This is this is very slick. And that's it, really. Nothing to it. I am not rushing. This is a very forgiving glass coating for sure. Let me flip this around and let it cure for about 2 to 3 hours. So I'll see you in the outro. All right, everyone, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. So it is super easy to apply this Ethos EZ Glass Coating for sure. The name literally stands out for itself. It's a wipe on, wipe off pretty much type of glass coating. And on top of that, if you want, you could really coat the whole glass and then come back and then start wiping off where you left off. No issues, no nothing. It does have a quick rainbow effect. That's something I forgot to mention, but that's about it. Very easy to apply. Detox panel prep, a fantastic panel prep. I have nothing bad to say about this. It wipes on glass, doesn't leave any streaks, and it flashes off nice. And that's about it. The longest it really took me was just to prep the actual coating. And not the coating, the glass, to apply the coating. The coating literally took me 5 minutes to apply. You guys saw it in real time, literally 5 minutes. So that's about it. One thing I do want to touch up on is a lot of people probably say 15 mils. For only 15 mils is slightly expensive. But if I coat an entire vehicle with an actual ceramic coating and only use about 15 mils on a 30 ml bottle, or probably a little bit less than that, so I end up having like, say, 20 mils left of product to coat an entire vehicle, 15 mils for glass on something that goes a long way, you could probably get like 4 or 5, maybe 6 windshields. And if you're doing the whole car, you could probably get 3 vehicles out of this small bottle. So it's a fantastic value. So that's all I got for you. All the products will be down below in the description. You've already seen the entire process. Very easy to apply. I really enjoyed the Wheel Cleaner Plus. It is slick, smells like bubblegum, and that's all I got. So I'll show you the hydrophobics at the end, or probably on the overview. All the products will be down below in the description for you guys to order. Use code DMS at checkout for 10% off at Ethos. So that's all I got for you. Stay tuned for the interior detail video.